NuKKle HeDD Sports. It's in the game.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious, release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon, stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking. Listen.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Wednesday night. You know what that means? It's NuKKle HeDD Sports. We in the fucking building. What's going on, Hoch?
Yo, what up, Toe? What up, everybody? I already see the normal guy in the building.
Word. We out here chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11, just waiting for 7. Normal guy is first. Joseph is second. We about to be lit. That's what they saying up in these streets, but yo, it's true though. We got a lot of movement, and I want while the coast is clear, I want to let Hoch get this shit off his chest. Go ahead, Hoch. We had some sad news for the Giants this week.
Yeah, unfortunately, Saquon Barkley is dead. May he rest in peace. I loved him, but gotta let him go. He committed, in my eyes, suicide.
Damn.
All right. I'm not gonna go crazy, yo. AKA, Tom Cruise from the hell was that movie? When he's a sports agent. Jerry Maguire. Yeah. I'm not gonna flip out. I'm not gonna flip out. But look, truthfully, in some sense, I agree with Tiki. To me, Barkley is dead. But for my reasons is I'm not mad that he signed with. I am mad that he signs with the Eagles. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna hold it against him. The Giants fucked up, and this goes back to last year. Okay, the Giants should have signed him over that fucking burger. I blame Daniel fucking Jones for all this fucking shit. They signed that fucking burger over. You have you're basically your only offensive fucking star, but you're gonna give 82 million guarantee to a goddamn fucking burger who can't throw, can't read a fucking defense, can't run straight because he fucking falls on himself. I mean, come on, like, are you fucking stupid? The Giants had this coming since last year. All right, it's 100% the Giants' fault. It's not Barkley's fault. And he signed with the team that's giving him the most guarantee money. Like, I've been having arguments with fellow Giants fans who want to say that he's greedy. No, the organization was stupid. And any Giant fan out there that want to say, "Oh, Barkley's greedy because he went," he signed for more money when the Giants offered him a similar deal. Let me get this clear: the Giants never offered Barkley a deal close to what the Eagles are offering. And as a matter of fact, because I keep telling people, an NFL contract, it's not about the overall money of the contract. The true value of the contract is the guarantee money you get. Because once that guarantee money has been paid off, if you have a down year, the team can cut you. They don't owe you any more money. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell people, Barkley last year was like, look, you guys are giving me 19 million guarantee. Make it 22, 23. I'll sign this contract. The Giants, for some reason, couldn't find $2 million extra to sign what I consider the most complete, one of the most complete players in the NFL, but for some reason found enough money to sign a fucking burger. And then this year, all right, the Brian Burns fucking trade. Okay, you gave up a 2 and a 5. Okay, not that bad, because you had 2 second rounders and I think you had 2 fifth rounders, for whatever the reason. But you decided to give this guy who really has not proven anything in the NFL a contract worth $150 million, but the true value is a guarantee, which is like $86 million. So again, you gave a guy who's very similar to what the Thibodeau is. He's a good pass rusher, but is not very strong against the run. You gave that guy $86 million, but at the end of the day, you couldn't find $2 million extra to pay one of the running backs that can really, basically, besides McCaffrey, I say, is electric and can hit a home run every time he touches the ball. No, we're gonna let go of that guy, but we're gonna sign a burger last year to fucking contract, and now all the reports is the Giants are having buyer's remorse. I done said it since fucking day one that he was a fucking burger. He didn't even deserve to be drafted at all. Nothing against Daniel Jones personally. He's probably a nice fucking guy. All right. But you're not a fucking football player. Definitely not a fucking quarterback. But we're gonna let Barkley fucking just walk away. Let him sign to one of your biggest rivals. Because all of a sudden last year you couldn't find $2 million extra because you're afraid. You were afraid to give money to somebody with an injury history. Again, you gave $82 million guarantee to somebody who, up until the year before you gave him that contract, had never played a full year at quarterback because he's always gotten hurt. And what happened this year? Oh, a knee, a back, a neck. I can't read a defense. I fucking suck. I can't take my thumb out my fucking ass. The regular.
Yeah.
So, again, Barkley did what he did. Cool. For I can keep on, saying Barkley was a good player. I have to cut that cord. So on a professional level, he's dead to me. So when we play Philly for the next 3 years, if he keeps number 26, he's going to be number 26. I'm not even going to acknowledge his name. I'm not. Can't happen. It is what it is. But that's my rant on the Barkley shit to Philly.
I hear you. Yo, listen, bro. When I heard this, I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, Saquon Barkley was your only offensive weapon the past couple years since he came back.
Bro, he
let
he
this
won
man go.
rookie he won rookie of the year. His rookie year because he was rookie of the year, right? Where he had over a combined 2,000 yards, right? He
Yeah,
had close to 100 catches that year. So not only was he running the ball, he was catching screens because Eli was throwing the ball to him to save his fucking life. Then year two, he puts up good numbers again. I mean, he misses a couple of games because of a high ankle sprain, but then again, I truly want people to see how great this man was. On an average, this guy was getting hit behind the line of scrimmage. All right, so for the all years that he was with the Giants, on like at least, especially, let me see the only year he wasn't getting hit behind the line of scrimmage was the year he tore his fucking ACL. But every year, on an average, he led the league in being touched behind the line of scrimmage, and the man still produced. Again, Giants. I hope this video finds you somehow. You fucking retards. Hey, Mara, this is what you get when you tell Joe Shane to go fucking sign Daniel. I'm the biggest fucking burger in the fucking league, Jones, over Barkley. Now, you still owe Jones guarantee money this year, and you're guaranteed to fucking cut him because I don't care what anybody says. He's not starting the year. He had an ACL injury in late November. He's not starting. Okay? He has a history of having a neck issue. You know what I'm saying? And I think a back issue. Now you add a knee to that. I'm sorry. Now I get it. Now everybody can be Eli Manning. Eli Manning never fucking missed a game up until his last year, where they're like, oh, we're gonna let you start, and then in the second half we're gonna have Geno Smith take over, and Eli Manning's like, fuck that shit, just fucking bench me, and that lasted all but one game.
yeah.
So thank you, Giants organization again, because I know that year everybody wants to blame my man Slickback, aka Ben McAdoo and Jerry Reese, but they weren't the ones making that call. That was a call by John Mara. And that's what I'm getting at, John. You're an idiot. You own half of my Giants, but you're a retard. You don't know football or foosball, aka shout out to the water boy.
Yeah. Stupid. He fucking stupid is what he's saying.
Oh no! Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Joseph. You're gonna get you full of burgers this episode, because not only is Jones a fucking burger, the Giants owners are fucking burgers for signing a burger over a fucking superstar. It's just stupid, ultimate stupidity.
And that burger don't even have no ketchup on it.
No, that burger is from like upstate. If everybody go upstate and go to McDonald's, they don't have mayo on the shit. They got mustard. Some boy got mustard.
That's that motherfucker a Kanish. Shit. And what are they doing to this world nowadays, Hoach?
So again,
It's a no cheese, no nothing. Word,
in my eyes, the Saquon Barkley I know is dead.
bro.
And I know Krills is gonna rub it in my face, but listen,
You
may he go and have a great career with the Eagles. Um, I hope he doesn't expect to be cheered when he comes to New York with an Eagles uniform. I hope he's not that delusional. The dude was a stand-up guy. He wanted to be a Giant for life. John Mara was like, "Oh, I want him to be a Giant for life too." But again, you go give fucking Jones the fucking deal set over Jones, and then you franchise him, and that created animosity, towards the fucking organization, and. And again, going back to you give Brian Burns a contract where ultimately it says it's worth $150 million. I don't agree with that, but if you look at the contracts that Barkley signed with the $26 million guarantee and the contract that Xavier McKinley signed with the Packers, I think with like $40 million in guarantees, it comes out basically it's still like $15 to $10 million less than the guarantee money that you just gave a decent an edge pass rusher who has flaws. Again, you guys keep fucking signing players to big contracts that have flaws, but you keep letting players that have very few flaws go. Xavier McKinley, 24-year-old safety, consider a top 10 safety in the league, ascending. Oh no, we're gonna let him go. No, Saquon Barkley, easily the second player, the second NFL running back in the NFL. No, we're not gonna sign him. Daniel Jones, probably like the 36th ranked fucking quarterback, and mind you, there's only fucking 32 teams in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give that guy the contract, right? You're gonna give a guy in Brian Burns who, yeah, he might amount to something, but you're gonna give a guy who, in what he is one more year older, or he's been one more year in the league more than Thibodeau. Really hasn't proven much. Again, you're gonna trade for him. You're gonna trade 2 picks for him, which again, you're a team that's in a rebuilding stage because cut the crap, the Giants are still rebuilding because they've never let go of we need to rebuild. No, motherfuckers, y'all need to stop this notion of we can win and rebuild at the same time. Y'all need to embrace the fact that y'all need to rebuild a long time ago. But you're gonna trade away draft capital and then sign this guy to a 5-year, 150 with $86 million guarantee. But in a year or two, you know whose rookie contract expires? Oh, that's right, Thibodeau. So nothing, no looking into the future to see how it's gonna affect shit. I mean, stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Look, I like the fact that they signed the offensive linemen they signed. They look good. Again, they're not scraping the bottom to sign offensive lineman for like the first time in like 5 years. Joe Runyon Jr., top 5 guard in terms of pass protection. Great. He can also run block. The other guy that they signed that came from the Raiders was can play tackle or guard, but last year played right tackle and was, I think, considered a top 10 tackle or something like that, or a top 15. Good. Hey, listen, it is what it is. But who you gonna have throwing the ball? Because Daniel Jones ain't starting the year. Oh, we're gonna go and sign Drew Lock to again a 1-year, $5 million contract with $4.5 million guarantee. Again, you're giving these burgers guarantee money, but you couldn't give your fucking star player. You couldn't find $2 million extra last year to sign him and keep him on your team until he hits 30. And I'm gonna be real Spanish when I say this. Maldito estúpido coño. And for y'all don't who speak Spanish, that's the goddamn idiots. It just sounds cooler in Spanish. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He said that they didn't eat no McDonald's.
No, you know McDonald's. Shit.
Yeah, you don't know what
You
show
got
says?
McDonald's at home, according to Eddie Murphy.
Where you know what show says McDonald's is good for? Keeping dick out your mouth.
Okay.
They said they told him to go suck a dick. He goes, "Hey, I can't do that. I got McDonald's." So McDonald's saves you from sucking dick. So they didn't get McDonald's on this one.
But again, remember last year when they had Jones sign his contract, and I say it's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. And then the only good thing is that after 2 years they can cut him. They have an out. Remember me saying that, and I told you.
Yeah, I remember.
And I remember on this fucking show, I said after 2 years, I guarantee you he's going to be out of the Giants. Okay, so for everybody out there, I know this is on YouTube or whatever, and a lot of the other Giants channels or people who be on Giants channels who I've argued back and forth with because they said I don't know what I'm talking about. I said it from the beginning. I said it last year that y'all can all eat a dick, that you guys have Jones colored glasses on. The Jones is no good. Now, those same people who defended Jones, half of them are saying, well, maybe he wasn't such a good quarterback. No shit, Sherlock. I've been saying it for fucking 5 fucking years. So before you guys say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, I got more experience watching and playing football than most of you guys have. Period. Barkley on the Eagles could be a problem. Now, mind you, Jason Kelsey's gone. I think their starting left tackle is gone. So it's not like the Eagles still have that offensive line that they had.
Yeah.
Hey, Joseph says, I remember that angry rat. Yeah, man.
I think we all remember that angry rat.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna miss him. I wish him all the luck. But like I told Krills in a private conversation, if he leaves the Giants, or maybe I said it last week on this podcast, once he's off my team, he's off my team. I can no longer, had he gone to another team, I probably could have rooted for him or whatever. You go to one of the teams that's a rival to my team, I can't root for you. It's not gonna happen.
So how much more would you have been pissed if he went to the Cowboys?
About the same piss as I am now.
Oh, so you're not prejudiced? Is that you hate every team equally?
I hate every team, but the teams in my division who I have a history, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna sound a little bit like a dick right now. It's only really fucking the Cowboys and the Eagles. Everybody in that division pretty much dominates Washington. So
Word.
they're really like the redheaded stepchild nobody gives a fuck about. All right, but there's 2 teams that you cannot ever, ever, ever go to, and you went to one of them. So I'm gonna at the start of the year, I'm gonna, if anybody knows this, remember the closing theme to the Incredible Hulk show? It's the saddest theme you'll ever fucking hear in your life. That's what I'm gonna play. That's what I'm gonna play in honor of Saquon Barkley. It's called, I
With the
think,
Lou Ferrigno?
yeah, it's called The Lonely Man or something like that. Led knows what it is. Believe me. Me and Led don't speak about this shit all the time.
The Lonely Man theme.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see, like-
Yeah, just play it. Just play a clip of it and you'll be like, yo, that's like the saddest fucking theme ever.
You hear it?
That's it, yeah.
No, yeah, this is mad sad.
That's it.
Damn.
Yeah. Drop a little knowledge on your kids out there. I say kids because I'm probably the oldest person in here.
Hey man, I just reached old on
Come on. You still young. I got like 10 years on you, bro. Come on now. Oh, and by the way, everybody, let's shout out Toe. Celebrated his, we're not going to say
36.
what year it was, but he just
Oh.
celebrated a birthday recently.
Word. I celebrated my old birthday.
Happy birthday and congratulations, my brother.
Appreciate it, man. I'm trying to be there. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to get past 30, so we winning out here. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So now that is gone, and we already covered the Giants, let's go with these. There's some of these signings have been ridiculous.
We gotta go to the best negotiator in the history of negotiations, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I'm not a big Cam Newton fan, but what he said also had me dying. This motherfucker saying, "Who the fuck is your agent?"
Like,
maybe if I had that guy, I'd still be playing in the league.
Word.
Yo, I wanted to laugh when I fucking read that shit, but it's true. Look, Kirk Cousins is gonna put up numbers, but he's one of those players that when the light shines brightest, as they like to say, he ain't gonna get you nowhere. He not. He did it in Washington. He couldn't get over that hump. He did it with the Vikings. Now, mind you, everybody says, "Oh no," but he took the Vikings to the playoff. All right, guys, remember that throw to Stephon Diggs? Yeah, had the safety from the Saints actually went to tackle Stephon Diggs, the Saints win that game and advanced to, the next round of the playoffs, not the Vikings. So, let's not call that a fucking thing. He lost to Daniel Jones last year. All right. Mind you, it was because the Vikings were paying more attention to Barkley than they were Daniel Jones. But unfortunately, in this league, everybody goes, "Oh, it's a team sport." For some reason, the quarterbacks have win and loss records, but no other player. Like, you don't see that category on any other fucking team or any other player. You don't see the wins and losses on running back and wide receivers. You see it on quarterbacks. Yeah. Even though quarterback can only affect the offense, they can't affect. I guess they can affect the defense, but if the quarterback scores or the go-ahead touchdown and the defense gives it up, the quarterback still gets the and the defense still gives up the game. The quarterback still gets the loss. So it's a little weird on that, but yeah, my man, he signed a big deal with the Vikings, then signs a franchise tag, and now moves on to the fucking Falcons for another 4 years, and I think it was almost $90 million guarantee.
For the Falcons, he got $180 million contract for 4 years, a $50 million signing bonus, and $100 million guaranteed, including $90 million in 2024 and 25, and another $10 million in 26.
Oh no, that contract is fully guaranteed then.
Pretty much.
Dude, no, think about that. He's basically getting $100 million guarantee and a $50 million signing bonus. That signing bonus is that's like guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So his contract is fully guaranteed, basically.
Pretty
Fucking,
much, yeah.
I need his agent. I need a new job. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna call up Kurt. Like, yo, I need a new job. I'm gonna sign your agent. He gonna have to hustle for me or some shit. That is wild. The verbiage is a little bit different, but that contract is fully guaranteed. That's wild.
Yeah.
Um, dude, Tony Pollard signs with the Titans. Yeah, Cowboys don't have a running back right now.
Yeah. Because didn't Hendricks go to when he went to the Detroit? I mean to Baltimore. Derrick Henry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry went to Baltimore.
So the Titans had to get somebody. They
Right, but
fucked that up.
I'm talking about. Well, we all knew the
Tony
Titans weren't going to
Pollard.
reach.
Yeah.
Where everybody knew the Titans were not going to resign Henry.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I know Show in our conversation said that the Ravens are winning it because they got Henry, and my reply to him was no, because Lamar Jackson still doesn't have any wide receivers to fucking throw the ball. Can we
Word.
get this? Can we get this man some fucking wide receivers who are not over the hill? I'm sorry, OBJ, you were over the hill last year. Who can actually play and not get hurt? My man, Bateman or whatever. My man, in all his years, including Mark Andrews, his best wide receivers was Marquise Brown, which I don't consider a good receiver to begin with.
Yeah. But he ran the ball at more than anybody.
Yo, you got to when you have no wide receivers to throw the ball to.
Word.
This is something that me and Crows have talked about the time. It's like, oh, well, I'm like, dude, and even last week, I said the dude, Grant, you can't throw for more than fucking 3,500 yards because Mark Andrews is not breaking tackles and going fucking 70 yards on a touchdown. Sorry, he's not. But the dude won an MVP with throwing for 3,500 yards, like or close to 1,000 yards rushing, like 7 rushing touchdowns, and like 31, passing touchdowns. My man, the fact he had 31 passing touchdowns with nobody really that he can throw to is astonishing. Besides the thing, you
Yeah.
know. So I mean, kudos to the Ravens. If Henry can stay healthy, great. I personally think that the Ravens should have gone after Barkley or gone after Tony Pollard. Somebody who's gonna stay healthy for Lamar Jackson. Um, that's one. Yeah, who was? Oh, the Packers. Man, they signed Xavier McKinley, and then they signed Josh Jacobs, and turned right around and cut Andrew Jones or Aaron Jones, or what was his name. Now, Aaron Jones is now a free agent, and I think Jacobs is maybe like a year younger than Jones, or maybe 2. But good move, Packers. You just traded or you just cut your starting running back who helped your rookie quarterback last year, basically, because they cut the cap, even though Jordan Love had been in the league for about 3 years. Last year is basically his rookie year. So now you take that safety valve away. Now he has to play with a running back that he don't know too much. So I guarantee you the Packers take a step back next year. The Bengals. Woo.
They lost a lot of people from what I'm.
What? Well, they signed. I forgot what running back they signed, and they go
Zach
ahead
Moss.
and yeah, no, but they I think yeah, but I don't think that's the reason they traded away Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon, great running back, and they're gonna trade away from the Texans. I'm telling you, if Joe Mixon has any gas left on that tank, Texans gonna be a problem next year with the offense. And truthfully, that's where I thought Barkley was gonna sign because him and CJ Stroud were talking about running together. So that's what I thought. That's what I thought that they were gonna happen. What was gonna happen? That Barkley was gonna go to The Texans. Yeah, Joseph. They also released. Packers also released their starting left tackle that's been there since whatever. I mean, yeah, no more guy. Mixon's only 27. I mean, he feels like he's been in the league forever. But if Joe Mixon has 27, I think he might have still 3 good years in him. Watch out the AFC because the Texans gonna be putting up points. Shit, I might even target Joe Mixon again as my running back in fantasy. Yeah, that's right. I'm already thinking about fantasy, people.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's go.
Shit, I hear you. The quarterback you're gonna pick is Joe Flacco.
Yo, time out. Danny boy. Calmate.
Yeah, he
All
just
right.
signed with the Colts. He got a
Don't make
1-year
me,
deal with the Colts.
don't make me hit you with a tate quieto stick, okay? But yeah, I think they franchise tagged T Higgins, but he wants to get traded now. Yeah, the Bengals are not going to be the Bengals that they were a couple of years ago. No Joe
Nah,
Mixon, no the Tyler Boyd because he's a free agent, so he's leaving. Higgins wants to be fucking traded. So it's gonna be the Burrow and Jamar Chase show. But here's the thing: now Jamar Chase really don't have nobody to take that pressure off. So now teams can triple team him. Joe Burrow has nobody to throw the ball to. And I'm sorry, Sack Moss. You're trying to replace Joe Mixon's production with Sack Moss, the guy who couldn't keep the starting running back anywhere he's been at. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Um, but I was just saying the left tackle for the Packers. I know he's like 31 years old, but I think he can still get the job done. You think the Jets signed him to, and that was Aaron Rodgers' boy. I know you guys need a left tackle because Mekhi Beckham, he ain't it.
none of these motherfuckers is it apparently.
So you think you think you'd be okay if they signed your boy?
Who?
The left tackle from the Packers if he signs with the Jets.
Shit, I don't think so. I don't. The fuck the Packers do this season?
Well, they made it the playoffs when nobody thought we were going to playoffs, but again, they cut Aaron Jones.
Yeah,
They're starting. They're starting right guard. Got signed by the Giants. They cut their starting left tackle. Um, like I said, you basically the team that you had around Jordan Love that helped them be a good quarterback. He done lost his starting running back, his starting left tackle, and his starting right guard. And I get it, not you can't sign everybody because of money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if Jordan Love regresses last year, don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
I
the Chargers cut Mike Williams, which I'm okay with. The man can never stay fucking healthy, and that's a problem. You got to be able to stay healthy. You got, if I got to worry about you going out there and fucking hurting yourself every time you take the field, I can't really depend on you. And
yeah. Availability is the best attribute to have.
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But let's keep going on with these signings.
Yo, Tyrod Taylor been signed to the Jets.
Did he?
Yeah, he signed with the Jets.
Good.
2-year deal, $18 million. Apparently, no one wanted to trade for Zach Wilson.
Not surprised.
We get the best player on the team re-signed for another 2 years, and that's Greg Zulinger, our kicker.
My man Greg the leg.
Yeah, Legatron.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Joseph is right. The fucking Chargers are like 25 million over the cap, so they got to trade players. Joseph, to tell the truth, if I'm keeping one of these guys, it's going to be Joey Bosa. He's younger, and you drafted him, you gave him the contract. Khalil Mack, you traded for him, and let's cut the crap. Khalil Mack, who was on the Bears, ain't the same players they ain't the same player on the Chargers. So if anything, if they cut or trade Khalil Mack, I wouldn't be surprised. Joseph, Joseph makes a good point. The Mac Jones, did the trade become official? To Mac Jones to the Jags?
Yes.
All right, let me speak on this one. Let me speak on this one.
Yeah, K Dog.
Because whatever the Pats got for him, good. But what the Jags? What the fuck are you guys doing? Do you guys have no faith in fucking your man Trevor Lawrence? Is that why you traded for another first round draft pick?
Yeah.
You already have the number one overall fucking pick on your team. So my man Sunshine. So you traded for the guy I think who was drafted in the same draft at number 3. Because if it wasn't it Lawrence, Williams, Jones.
I think so.
No, it was Lawrence Williams. The guy that Burger that was drafted by the 49ers, where they gave up a whole bunch of fucking draft picks for him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the guy that got traded to the fucking Cowboys last year. Yeah, that guy. Exactly. See, nobody even knows. No one remembers who he is. I think Jones went like number 5 or number 6.
All right,
But
so
yeah.
it was all right. So number 1 was Trevor Lawrence. Number 2 was Zach Wilson. Number 3 was Trey Lance.
There you go,
Number
Trey
4
Lance.
was Kyler Pitts. Number 5 was Jamar Chase, and number 6 was Jaleel Waddle.
Jaden Waddle.
Where the
Jaden
fuck?
Waddle.
Yeah. Where the fuck is Trevor Lawrence in this? Oh, Daniel Jones. Where the fuck is?
Daniel wasn't that drafted. You're looking for Mac Jones.
Oh, my bad. I got the wrong Joneses.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're both burgers.
Mac Jones. He went number 15 to the Patriots.
Right. So now, yeah, I mean, like, you're putting Trevor Lawrence on the hot seat. I don't know, but if you're telling me you're trading for a quarterback that played top tier level, then I would say Lawrence is in the hot seat. We all saw how much of a shit show Mac Jones was. So, to each his own on that one. Russell Wilson signs with the fucking Steelers.
Yeah,
that was a good. If Russell Wilson can be half the quarterback he was in Seattle, that he was in Seattle, dude, they only signed him for like what? Like, that thing was cheap. It was like a cheap deal. It's like a 1 year, $12 million deal or some shit. Like, ooh, that.
According to this shit, it says Russell Wilson plans to sign with the Steelers when the new league year begins.
Right.
They don't have an actual contract yet.
Really, I could have sworn I saw that he's what he was signing for. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Says quarterback Russell Wilson plans to sign with Pittsburgh Steelers when the new league year begins on March 13th. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported Sunday night.
Yeah, well,
So
it's
like,
probably official now. But what I saw what they were signing him for was pennies compared to for a Super Bowl winning quarterback coming off 2 bad years. Granted, his first year was under a coach that should never been a head coach, and then next year, this last year, over Sean Payton, who never wanted him to begin with.
yeah. I mean, but you hear the rumors that like he had his own entrance, his own parking spaces. He wasn't really talking to people. People had to talk to his agent to get him to talk. It's like they're saying that he wasn't the best teammate.
It isn't. It is what it is. But I think the Broncos also traded away Jerry Judy. Yeah, Broncos
Yeah.
gonna be ass next year.
To the Browns. Jerry Judy went to the Browns.
Yeah, they traded him away.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. The Broncos are gonna be ass next year. Don't sleep, bro. They're gonna be bad.
Yeah.
No quarterback. Running back who can't stay healthy. They traded away one of their young, wide receivers, so they only got Sutton left. The tight end Noah Fant is also free agent. Like, shoosh.
Yeah.
They also cut their starting safety. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for the Broncos.
I mean, but
But
they got draft picks for him.
For who?
For Jerry Judy.
Not good ones.
Yeah. 5th and 6th round.
Right. It's not like they got a second or third rounder for him.
Yo, then they found Tom Brady in the last round, right? Or some shit like that.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but yo, that's the thing with Russell Wilson, because the Broncos are still paying his salary, and I think the Steelers just owe him like $1 million off of it or some shit.
Bro, it's like a real cheap deal. But the Steelers also signed away Patrick McQueen from the Ravens. That's a big pickup, believe it or not. Especially if you pair him across with T.J. Watt. Watch out now. That's Steelers. For a team who people said was bad last year and still made the playoffs, the Steelers just upgraded.
But the Steelers always find a way to do some shit.
They do. But now think about that. Now they refortified that defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they got a. I'm sorry. A half decent Russell Wilson is better than Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, or Mitch Trubisky. Facts.
But is he better than Daniel Jones?
I'm gonna be real crude when I say this. The shits I take are better than fucking Daniel Jones. Okay.
Who's the Steelers' offensive coordinator? Because I think he played with them before.
I don't know who the offensive coordinator is, but it's crazy. But yeah, it's been a lot of shaking and baking in the NFL this year. So far, you got retirements, you got people signing with rivals. Because again, Patrick McQueen, the Ravens and Steelers are also rivals too, so that's pretty surprising. So let me see what else.
Arthur Smith is the new offensive coordinator for the Steelers.
And I think he was the offensive coordinator under Pete Carroll. I think that's what
Yeah.
Cowboys ain't do shit but lose players there, Joseph. Sorry, normal guy.
Yeah, but let's see. I'll look it up. I think the Cowboys got 2 people. Yeah, I saw on Instagram it said breaking news: the Cowboys signed nobody.
Yeah. Well, they're losing the left tackle because they're not re-signing Smith. Tony Potter left. They're one of the starting cornerbacks left to go join the Washington. I'm sorry, I can't call him. Hey, normal guy. I ain't no Cowboys fan. I know normal guys. It's just jokes.
Man, you could read his accent in his. I ain't no Cowboys fan, motherfucker.
Ah,
Shit, they got Eric Kendricks and Trent Sage. They
cool,
re-signed Trent Sage, a
cool.
linebacker and what's LS left safety.
No, long snapper.
That's a long snapper.
Yeah, the guy who fucking snaps the ball and punts and field goals.
Really? They had the
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had to announce
yeah,
that?
yeah, exactly.
Oh shit!
That,
Losing the Raiders.
that.
Damn.
But yeah, man, this is just so many fucking things going on. It's crazy. Austin Eckler, I think he's still out there. Calvin really just got signed. I don't know why the Jags let Calvin really go.
Is this one of those?
Look at that. Joseph just said Jimmy G got released. Now, here's my question about Jimmy G. Because I know when he signed with the Raiders in Las Vegas, you know, all the Las Vegas brothels said that he can go there for free. Is that still available?
I mean, maybe they pass on the savings to you, Hutch. You know, shit, we got to go down there and see what's up. Be like, my name was Jimmy.
My name is Little Jimmy.
Word. My name
Fucking
is
Art.
Willie.
My
Willie
man,
Beeman.
my man. Art Truth is a fucking treasure. Little Jimmy.
Word. I lead the ladies. They steaming. No, the fellas. They dreaming.
Nah, but yeah, dude. There's just been so many trade. Ooh, so many signings to go over. It's a lot. There's been a lot of fucking things going on, and a lot of surprise shit too. Um, the fact that Justin Fields still hasn't been traded, that's crazy. I think again, the Bears put it out there that they were willing to trade Justin Fields. Justin Fields removed all the Bears shit from his fucking IG, as he should. Now, nobody wants to trade for Justin Fields. I don't know why, because I would take Justin Fields over Caleb Williams. I said that last week. I said that the week before.
Yeah.
To me, Caleb Williams is a fucking head case. I wouldn't be surprised if he flames out the league like Ryan Leaf.
And the Bears sticking with Fields and getting a big bundle for that number 1 pick now. What, is
Well,
that what they got to do?
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They done fucked up because I mean they can keep Justin Fields for only like after the contract is over. I think for only 2 more years. They can no, pick up his 5th year option, and I think that happens. I think they get that choice next year because this is year 2, so year at the end of year 3 is when they have to pick up the option or not, and then they can only franchise him for 1 year because remember, they said that the NFL has put that rule in that you can't franchise a player twice in a row. So, but let me tell you something, Joseph. I don't think they're gonna get a big bundle for that number 1 pick, simply because a lot of people are saying that they're not sold on Caleb Williams being the number one quarterback. Now, again, the kid has all the tools in the world, but I think a lot of people are picking up that he don't have it all upstairs.
And you need to have it in this fucking league.
Well, you need to have intestinal fortitude.
Word.
In layman terms, you gotta have some fucking balls.
If Terrell Owens ain't going into the fucking press conference, so when's my quarterback? You can't be here,
bro. You gotta. I tell people, I say, you want to know how you survive in New York City as a player? Just look at Eli Manning and Derek Jeter.
Yeah. Very quiet. They didn't really speak to nobody.
My man, they were always asked stupid questions, but they just went out about their business. That's it.
Yeah.
Never took anything personal. My man Jeter ran through a whole bunch of famous celebrity bitches. Kudos to him. It's my dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know this. Yo, but
You know what I'm saying? But
you was asking about Austin Eckler?
Yeah.
He signed a 2-year deal with the Washington Commanders.
Ooh, okay. That must have just happened. That must have happened today.
Yeah, so it says signing a 2-year deal with worth up to $11.4 million. Eckler receives a $3 million signing bonus and $4.8 million in year one of the contract.
That's a good contract for the Commander. That's a bad contract for him. That contract deck tells me that after year one they can cut him. Now, mind you, he's one of the older running backs. I think he's like 30. But I mean, this is a guy that basically scored 20 touchdowns back to back for the Chargers and just let him go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, do the I think Calvin Ridley signed with somebody, right?
Who?
Calvin Ridley signed with somebody. Somebody put it there. I think it was either Joseph or normal guy. If I was the Ravens, if I was the Ravens, I would have gone after Calvin Ridley. You fucking now you give Jackson who was one time was a number one up until he fucking. And I'm sorry, the NFL is fucking a bunch of bitches. You suspended a player a fucking year because he was betting on games.
I mean, as long as he ain't betting on his game.
Right. That's all that matters. If he was not betting on his games, then he good money. But whatever.
Damn, he went to the Tennessee Titans, like Joseph said. He signed a 4-year deal, $92 million.
Yep.
$50 million guaranteed.
Yep. So I think the Titans are going to go with the Mayo kid as their starting quarterback because I think Tannehill's gone.
Well, they also signed Mason Rudolph,
which is weird because they have two guys on their team, Mekhi Willis, who they drafted 2 years ago, and William Levy, Lewis or whatever his fucking name is, which they drafted last year. Now you're going to sign. So I think they're going to cut Willis, which I had high hopes for him coming out of fucking college, but I guess it is what it is. That's weird. It's a lot of fucking. Tell me, NFL this year has been a lot of willing and dealing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
So who won the free agency? If you had to put a victory on it, like the play, like Kirk Cousins apparently won out of the players, but what team?
As a player, definitely Kirk Cousins. As a team, I know I read some reports on NFL.com that they say that the Giants so far as a team are winning free agency, and I'm like, no.
They lost Saquon.
Right. but it's because of all the other players that they've added. But to me, no. Um, I don't know if there's any one team that's actually like winning because every team has um their flaws. Again, yeah, the Eagles signed Barkley, but they're losing Kelsey to retirement. They have no left tackle because I think he also left the team. Fletcher Cox retired, even though Fletcher Cox was an older player. You know, so yeah, the Eagles have some holes. You know, they got to find some cornerbacks. Nobody. They haven't been really signing any quarterbacks,
They got
cornerbacks.
C.J. Gardner, C.J.
He-
Gardner
Yeah,
Johnson.
he's a safety, which I find that signing very wild because he was drafted by the Eagles, left to play for Detroit, and literally said that the Eagles fans were the worst fans in the NFL.
Welcome back.
And then 2 years afterwards, you signed back with the Eagles.
They changed their ways, Hutch. The Eagles
Listen,
fans have seen the light.
fuck that. Nah, they probably gave him the most money. I get it,
Yeah. No, yeah.
but
Shit.
again, he's a safety. They need cornerbacks. They,
He
you
said
know,
the fans were obnoxious. No, yeah. Yo, but they signed him as a cornerback though.
no, he's a safety.
So on this list right here it says CB.
They put all those CB. He's a corner. He's a safety.
Oh, okay, all right. But yo, so who is this Devin Singletary? Because that's the guy you just signed as a running back.
He was the running back for the Texans last year. What after Pierce wasn't doing anything good because I think he was still feeling the effects of being hurt, and they benched Pierce, and the Singletary is the guy they started the last 10 games. He was also on the Buffalo Bills, and then again they also signed a wide receiver on the Buffalo Bills, and another fucking receiver under 6 feet tall. Like, my man, stop going for these fucking shifty motherfuckers. At the end of the day, you need at least one big body motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you guys
First game back. Fuck trash. Fucking the way fucking the Philly do, they might throw batteries at him.
word. They're probably on their way to his house right now.
Yo, remember this is the Philly were the fans that were putting batteries and snowballs and throwing them at fucking the Cowboys players at Santa Claus. I'm not a big Michael Irvin fan, but remember when he fucking tweaked his neck and he got carted out of the stretcher? That was in Philly, and they cheered for that.
Yeah.
So Philly ranks up there, right a little smidgen right below Boston fans. They can go both eat a dick. They can go eat a bag of dicks with cheese on them.
Word. Yo, breaking news. Eric Kendricks decides to sign with the Cowboys after agreeing to a deal with the 49ers.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And let's see.
He's an edge rusher.
But he did. Damn, you go to the Cowboys?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what is it? I don't think there's no state tax on there.
Probably not.
No, I'm pretty sure there is. There isn't. That's why a lot of players go there. Just like Florida. That's why a lot of players like
Yeah.
going to Florida. There's no state tax.
Yo, you guys also have a wide receiver, Isaiah McKenzie.
Yeah, and like I just said, another Buffalo Bill. That's what I remember my rant where I said after they signed Singletary, they signed another guy that's under 6 feet. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, yeah.
It's like I got Robinson who's like 5'7". You know?
Yeah, Singletary is 5'8".
No, if Singletary's 5'7", be a running back.
I'm my bad. McKenzie's 5'8".
Yeah. You got Robinson 5'7", McKenzie's 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, stop buying. Stop. No, you signed Paris Campbell last year, and you did nothing with Paris Campbell. He was also under 6 feet. Like right now, the tallest wide receiver I have on my team is Jalen Hyatt at 6'1". We don't know what Darren Waller's doing. You're gonna retire now, motherfucker. Make your decision. I get it. If I had to deal with Daniel Jones as my quarterback, I might think about retiring too.
Shit. I hear you.
You know. Uh Listen, man. There's a lot of trades going on. I think the Colts pretty much re-signed most of their free agents, which is good. I know Joseph will like that. Michael Pittman, good signing. They didn't go crazy on the on the contract, but the Colts did good with their resigning. If Anthony Richardson could come back and look like this guy that he was looking like, Colts are gonna be a problem. Question is Taylor still on the Colts?
Who?
The running back Taylor.
Let me see. It's weird because like they show you the shit, but then when you go on the roster, then Taylor Goodson.
No, I think his name was Jonathan Taylor. Like the
Oh,
kid from Tool Time.
because there's a Taylor Goodson that's a running back for the Colts.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see the other ones.
Yeah, Joseph said Taylor's still on the contract. So they have their running back. I mean, their quarterback of the future is coming back. They kept their number one target in Pittman. Yeah, they signed most of the defensive players. Even though Joseph, I want to say thank you for Bobby Okereke. I said it last year when the Giants signed him. It was a good draft.
Oh,
It was a good pickup on the free agency, and he panned out last year. Oh shit, Ray in the building.
What's going on, Ray? He's here to tell us that Mercedes Monet is officially all elite.
Is she?
Yeah, she showed up this right at the beginning of the Dynamite.
Well, there goes Bailey's surprise partner for fucking WrestleMania, or
Word.
backup, I should say.
Well, by the end of this year, or Royal Rumble, she'll be back, just like CM Punk. You know how that shit goes. They go to AEW, they find out that they're not gonna do nothing. They go, you know what? I could do nothing in WWE. They got better food over there.
They got more money. Which is weird because the way I see AEW, they were putting on better shows than fucking WWE.
Wrestling wise, yeah. Their matches were a lot better, but it just got to a point where it was like, yo, I don't know why they're doing this. Like, the pay-per-views are now just a bunch of fantasy bookings. And at one point, it's like, yo, I kind of would like to know why they're wrestling. This whole "I'm better than you" shit needs to stop, yo.
I mean, I get it. As they say, it's not all called wrestling. Fucking, you can't even call it, worldwide wrestling entertainment in WWE. They wanted you to call it sports entertainment.
Yeah,
Like they don't even want you to say the word wrestling, which is weird because at the end of the day,
that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is also a sport, people.
Yeah. But they don't want nobody knowing that shit.
I mean, to me, I think it's stupid, but to each his own. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna have another crazy year in the NFL this year.
I can see that. I was gonna say, would you say that this is like one of the craziest free agencies we had in a while?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Because
definitely.
it seemed like there was a lot of why the fuck this motherfucker going there?
Bro, but here's the thing: there's still a bunch of players that haven't been signed, and a couple of decent players too. That we're gonna keep saying why the motherfucker went there. I mean, the
Yeah.
biggest why the motherfucker went there is Barkley. May he rest in peace.
Why'd he go to the grave?
I told you already. I started the show with that rant. Every time I say his name, I'm gonna say R.I.P. May he rest in peace. He did.
That's right,
Done. He's
Joseph.
buried.
That's right, Joseph. We was at the wake.
All right. I already played my man the saddest song ever in existence. I already played that in my heart for him. It's done. It's over.
It's
All
like a
right.
girl that played you. She's dead until she comes back.
Nah. Girl play me, she dead. There's no comebacks. None whatsoever. Oh, it was funny because my nephew he goes, yo, what am I supposed to do with my Barkley jersey? And I said, burn it.
Right? Shit. Cut out the name and just put a different name.
With duct tape.
Just change the spelling to barking instead for Barkley. Where my dog's at?
you know, a friend of mine, she said the same thing, and I said, just burn it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And people, this is why I don't buy jerseys unless you retire.
Word. Hey, listen, man. I bought the last ever Aaron Rodgers shirt because apparently he's running for president, or he's going to be John F. Kennedy Jr.'s running mate for the independent ballot. So that's going to take up most of his time. He
But
can't put
man, the way things are going, the way things are looking, I might be voting independent because how we supposedly one of the greatest nations in the fucking world, and our two options are Donald, I'm a fucking crook, I belong in jail, Trump, and Sleepy Joe.
Yo, listen, man. This is a refugee country. This ain't my country. I just live here. I live here and pay taxes. There's nothing else I can do.
Well, fuck that, man. At least give me a rub and tug, couldn't you?
Right, shit. Blow me a kiss. Buy me some dinner. Shit.
Nah, but
Yo,
again,
yeah.
like going back, McQueen leaving the Ravens to go sign with the Steelers, and that's a rivalry that's big for the Steelers. I mean, the Steelers traded away their wide receiver to the Panthers. Now, did they get draft picks?
Let me see. The Panthers.
Yeah, they traded for
Dante
Johnson.
Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they acquired him from the Pittsburgh Steelers with 2024 7th round pick in exchange for cornerback Dante Jackson and 24 6th round pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow! All right, I thought they got better draft picks than that. Fucking, they got played then.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It must have been a bunch of people not wanting to be on their teams no more.
Oh, on the
In the NFL, because you over here saying this guy got less money than he was supposed to. This was a bad pick, like a bad trade for these people. The only thing I can see is these motherfuckers like, fuck it, then get the fuck off the team if you don't want to be here. You know?
I mean, dude. I mean, I know the guy. I think he wasn't like their top wide receiver. I don't think so, but still, they could have gotten more from the Panthers. Even though the Panthers again don't have a fucking first round draft pick because they gave that to the Bears last year.
Word.
The Panthers are fucking screwed. I mean, not so much. They got 2 draft picks from the Giants, which is an early second rounder, number 39, I think it is. So that's high up there. That's almost there's only 32 picks in the second round. So that's almost borderline first round draft pick. But I mean, I don't know if I was a Panthers player, I'd be worried.
Yeah. I'm,
Just
but
saying.
it's not like the Panthers were doing anything. Anyways, they're kind of rebuilding after what's his name? Fuck, he was the one that you referenced when Kirk Cousins got that deal. McNabb, not McNabb.
No, Newton, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. There you go. After Cam Newton, they didn't really do nothing with him. They didn't really do nothing.
Well, they traded McCaffrey for the 49ers and then somehow traded all the picks they got for him to the Bears. Now, unless the quarterback they took last year comes back this year as fucking amazing, it's gonna look like they lost that trade. You know,
Yeah.
but again, you didn't give them much to work with. You trade away DJ Moore to the Bears, so you don't give them a number one target. Your running backs suck. There are no tight ends. So, I mean, yeah, you had Adam Thielen, but Adam Thielen was over the hill. Everybody knew that. So you give a rookie quarterback a decent offensive line because it wasn't even good, but decent, not that bad, and nobody to throw the ball to and nobody to run the ball. Great job, guys.
Makes sense. Which guy are you talking about? Bryce Young?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And
that's who the Panthers drafted over your man CJ. Now, granted, CJ had a great year last year as a rookie quarterback. Let's see if he can keep that going.
after Cam Newton didn't jump for that fumble at the Super Bowl, they fell off. Word. Yo, just remember, man, they need miles and miles of heart.
That's right. Love that
Shit.
movie.
Wait. Yo, the Vikings signed Sam Darnold.
Yeah, so that's who Justin Jefferson is gonna be catching balls from. Pause.
So they got rid of Kirk Cousins to get Sam Darnold.
Yep.
Well, at least they don't have to pay Sam Darnold $180 million. They got him at max value of $10 million. Let's see what he can do.
I mean, I think the Vikings are, like somebody said, don't be surprised if Justin gets traded. I
Justin
mean, right?
Field?
I wouldn't be surprised if he does get traded.
Oh, Justin Jefferson. All right.
Yeah. Then just think about that. You know. I mean, I know that Aaron Jones signed with the Vikings, but think about this. In the last 2 years, the Vikings have let go of Dalvin Cook. Now they
Yep.
let Kirk Cousins go. We know that defense ain't that good, and the only viable star they have is Justin Jefferson.
They also signed Brandon Powell.
Who?
Wide receiver from the Vikings.
Who?
They re-signed him.
Yeah. All right. Now, mind you, I think it's because they were over the cap.
That's why they had to get rid of Kirk Cousins.
I think so.
Makes sense. That's what Joseph was saying.
Yeah.
But shit, but before we get out of here, which I wanted to, did you see the Francis Ngannou knockout?
Of course. And that's what I said that a couple of months ago that Tyson Fury was not taking him serious.
No, he was not.
You can tell that Tyson Fury was not taking him serious
Yeah.
because Tyson Fury took apart your boy Joshua.
Yeah. And I think Dana White actually said that in the press conference. He's like, if Tyson Fury would have trained, the same shit would have happened with him.
Of course.
Because not for nothing, Francis Ngannou is MMA and he has a strong punch and all that other shit. But if you see the way that Anthony Joshua knocked his ass out, this man's this man's left hand is never up. He never keeps his hands up.
Right. And
Ngannou throws that shit from down south.
but that's again, this is what I told people when he was going. I said, "Yo," I remember having this conversation on this podcast where I said Tyson Fury should win this fight because you know, and he never and Ngannou never has his hands up. And like a couple of weeks ago, the guy who lost the champ who lost the fight, I said, and I told you, I said I saw the fight, and he kept throwing that low kick. But every time he threw that low kick, he had his hands down. I'm like, yo, if you bum rush him, he's not gonna have any chance to put his hands up, and that's what the kid did. You man Alexander Volkov or whatever.
Yeah,
I kept saying, yo,
Volkanovski.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you keep throwing that kick, but your hands are down to your waist. They're gonna catch you. You're gonna get got. And that's what happened. The dude fucking bum rushed him and knocked him the fuck out. You can see that Francis, even in MMA, he kept every time he was throwing his hands, his left hand dipped. And I'm like, yo, you gotta keep your hands up at all times.
He threw, and I've been saying this ever since I started watching him. He throws punches like a lion throws paws. You ever see how a cat a lion just starts swiping? Like that's how he throws his punches. He doesn't really throw his punches like an actual boxer or somebody. Like he's in the ring and he's throwing paws at motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's Clubber Lang and shit. I get it.
Yeah,
that's what I call everybody. I see something like do that like that's the Clubber Lang. They don't know anything about a jab or any form of throwing a fucking punch. It's all haymakers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But yeah, dude. I mean, come on, Joseph. 20 pounds heavier. Come on, man. Nah, he. What happened was, everybody saw that he put Fury on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody knew that Fury wasn't taking him serious. But Joshua said, "Fuck, I'm gonna take this kid serious." And all you got to do is that last knockout. You see his fucking Francis' leg, the way it bent back. He lucky that shit didn't fucking snap.
Word. What helped him was that he was actually knocked out on the way down because there was no tension there, so that shit was just like a fucking rubber band. But yo, you got to give it to him though. He's humble in defeat and in victory because he even said it. He goes, "I didn't feel that punch. That's probably why I was knocked the fuck out."
Well, if he had his hands up, he probably would have not got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, and he got knocked down right before that punch too.
Yeah.
So he didn't learn.
But he got knocked down like 3 times in that fight. When it's like, dude, you got to keep your hands up. This is not MMA where you got to worry about somebody, diving at your feet or for your legs. Ain't nobody going for your legs, bro. So it's all up here. It's all from the waist up. You want the waist down, you're gonna worry about shit.
And it's like that saying, "What do you tell a man with 2 black eyes? Nothing, because he's already been told twice."
That actually, the joke is, what do you tell a girl with 2 black eyes? But we can't say that because we got to keep it PC here.
Word. No, but it's true. And the one thing that's mixed martial arts and boxing don't understand is the little tricks that they have in there. Because no matter how much you can throw punches, you can't box unless you've been there and you learn from the best. Because the way you stand, determines how the guy throws the punches. The little movements that you make determine his balance and all that other shit. That's why they call it a sweet science. This isn't rock'em sock'em robots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can get lucky and knock someone down, but it's not like MMA. You get lucky and knock somebody out, and now the ref stops it. Nah, that motherfucker got a chance to come back up and whoop your ass.
That's right.
Shit. But speaking of knocking somebody out, did you see UFC 299?
No, fuck. I was gonna go to the bar, but it was fucking raining, and I'm like, I don't want to deal. I'm sorry with people. What's there's certain people who when they get wet they stink. And I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with that shit
No,
at the
no,
bar.
I hear you. I hear you. Yo, there's one fight I want to talk to you about. There's two fights we're going to talk about because Michael Venom Page made his debut against Kevin Holland, and he was
Okay.
fast. Even Kevin Holland was like, "Yo, this guy's faster than we thought," and he had he really couldn't keep up with Michael Venom Page. And towards the end, he's like, "Yo, you gonna fucking fight me?" And Michael's like, "Yo, bro, I'm winning. It's like 10 seconds left. What the fuck? I'm gonna like, yo." He did one of those. Like, come on, bro. Like, really?
Yeah.
But so Michael Venom Page won by unanimous decision all 3 rounds. But then the fight I really want to talk to you about is fucking Dustin Poirier, bro. Dustin Poirier was fighting Benoit Saint Denis. He's a young dude. He's ranked 12. Dustin Poirier was like, "Yo, the motherfucker kept calling me out, and I got my shot. I wanted to give him a shot." I think it was we're 3 rounds in, and
Yeah.
no, 2 rounds in. Actually, this is 2 rounds. The first round, this guy was pressuring Dustin like crazy. Dustin kept going for a guillotine choke. He couldn't catch it, and this guy was just winning on points. Like you could see that Dustin started getting a little tired. The second round comes. The trainers told Dustin, "Do not go for that fucking guillotine." This man dives in. He goes to grab the guillotine, but instead of taking guard with the guillotine, he fucking fakes the guillotine to push him back, and then he starts throwing punches. My man catches him with the sweet fucking right hook. Knocks his block out, son. Knocks him clean out. Everybody's screaming like, "Yo, that was the heartbeat skill any day of the week." That shows you heartbeat skill any day of the week. Because if Dustin didn't keep his didn't still like, "Oh, I'm beating this nigga's ass no matter what," homeboy would have beat him at least unanimous decision. That's how the fight was looking.
Probably.
Yeah, but that's how the fight was looking. Like this guy was like, he looked like who's this racist white boy that is a Donald Trump supporter?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Fuck. He just called somebody out too. Fuck. Hold on, let me do my due diligence real quick. It was welterweight division. Colby Covington.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy that Dustin Poirier was fighting looked like Colby Covington. Like that's how much pressure he put on him. But then Dustin just was like, "Nope, you forgot. We throw punches here," and knocked his ass the fuck out. Yeah,
it happens.
it was beautiful, bro. Because I'm watching it like on my iPad, and I'm sitting here, I'm half asleep, and I see Dustin start throwing punches. So I wake up, he knocks him. I was like, "Yeah." Like I don't really react too much, but when Dustin knocked him, I was like, "Yeah, that's what you get, motherfucker." You don't fuck with the diamond. Shit, that's why they call him the diamond, because you can pressure him all he wants. He just comes out better.
There you go.
Word. And then Sugar Shane O'Malley beat Marlon Vera by the unanimous decision. I didn't watch that fight because
I saw the highlight.
Yeah, the knee.
Yeah.
They kept showing the fucking knee. I don't know why, but it was one of those. I was watching it the first round. The link stopped working. I said, I'm going to sleep. I don't give a shit about this fight. And I woke up. I saw the result. I said, it figures. It figures he won by decision. But the next event is this Saturday. It's a ESPN Plus card on the fight nights. Your boy Tuivasa. You know who Tuivasa is, right?
No, I don't.
He's the guy that does the shoey. He's the heavyweight from Australia. He does he puts the beer in the shoe, and he's
that guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He knocked out Derek Lewis and shit. He's fighting some Poland dude that I ain't never heard of. But then majority of the fucking people on all these cards I ain't never heard of. And then Oving St. Preux is fighting.
That's usually how it is.
Yeah, that's the only guy that I know also. And yeah. But yo, like you said, it'd be one of those times where you don't have no idea who the fuck these people are, and that's when they put on the fights.
That's when they have some good fights.
Yeah. Like, I don't know who this guy is, and next thing you know, boom, pop, ping, ping, boom, pop, pop, ping. Oh shit, these guys are going at it.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah. Wait, when the fuck did this guy become? Wait, we got a guy that's an interim heavyweight champion, and when the fuck did he become interim champion? The early preliminary, the preliminary, and the main card was dope as fuck. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, yeah, there was some huge knockouts. What's his name? Blades. He fucking knocked out that dude. He wanted to test his jujitsu. he tested his punch jitsu. He knocked that motherfucker clean out. Shit. But
Yeah, I'm back.
really
So
hasn't been the
there's
thing.
another. So there's another event this Saturday.
Yeah. Oving St. Prue is fighting on it. And Tuivasa. Tuivasa seems like a good, like if you wanted to watch people actually like throw bows, that's a good, he's a good fighter for that.
All right, cool. Yeah.
And then next week, the 23rd, Rose Namajunas comes back.
Yeah. Did she? Yeah. What? I mean, did she still have the belt? Did she lose the belt?
No, she lost the belt to I think some Asian woman. No, she lost. Yeah, she lost it to Zhang, and then Zhang lost it to Carlo Esparza, and then Carlo Esparza beat Rose Namajunas, and then Rose Namajunas lost to some other chick, and now she's back. But
I'm sorry.
Rose having the mental block.
Yeah. I'm sorry. This is gonna sound mad racist, but these chicks need to get it together.
What you mean they need to get it together? How is that racist?
I said racist. I said sexist.
Oh, okay. Yo, but how the fuck did this guy become the interim heavyweight champion? When did that happen?
Who?
Tim Aspinall. He became the interim heavyweight champion because John Jones is out. They literally handed John Jones the heavyweight title, and this motherfucker's been injured ever since. He's like Aaron Rodgers.
Now, is he injured, or we calling it that he injured because he still got that coke in his system?
Let's see.
Because I was at my barber's the other day, and we were watching some of the old shit between him and DC. I'm not a DC fan, but I was never a Jones fan. But it's like, dude, you had all the talent in the world. You had everything handed to you because of your skill set, but you can't. And you're disciplined in your martial arts, but you can't discipline to stay away from the white pony. Sad.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't like him, because he's kind of a dirty fighter with his, keeping his fingers out there and that fucking knee kick.
Yeah, that kneecap kick.
Yeah, man, and it's just one of those things. Like this dude literally has all the opportunities in the world still, and he just figures out ways to fuck it up.
Yeah, dude, like really, dude, like you could have been basically the all-time greatest. I said not even an all-time great, the all-time greatest.
Yeah,
and you still find a way to fuck that shit up.
All right, so John Jones, according to Dana White, had a horrific injury suffered in training. He tore his pectoral muscle, and he was out 6 to 9 months. He's expected to be back in the cage in August.
All right, so he's expected to be expected to be out 6 to 9 months, and now is when they're doing an interim champion.
Well, I don't know when that interim champion was crowned, but that was it could have been 295, because he was supposed to fight Stipe Miocic in 295.
I mean,
yeah, the interim title weight was in 295 in November.
I don't know, dude. Ever since all my heavyweight favorites have retired, when they say heavyweights in UFC, I'm like, I don't know none of these cats.
Yeah, bro. The heavyweights used to be the baddest people on the planet. Now I'm sitting here, I don't even know.
Think about that. You had Dos Santos, Kane. Like
Yeah,
you had some dudes. Now I'm like, who that?
word.
Even though he was on steroids, Alistair, you also had Brock, who definitely was on steroids.
Yeah,
Like,
fucking
but
Noguera, Frank Mir,
yeah, my
fucking
man
Alexander
Country.
Volkanovski. Not Volkan. Fuck. He was from the original UFC's days.
I think I know
Andre
who.
Andre Orlovsky.
Right, Andre Laskin. You had my man Big Red or Big Country. Was it Nelson?
Yeah, yep. Roy Nelson,
Right. You had Hunt, Mark Hunt.
Mark Hunt.
Yeah, yo, you had some dudes, and
Yeah,
now I'm like, who's that? I don't even know who the hell that is.
word.
I mean, there was a time where the heavyweight division pretty much held down the UFC.
Yeah.
Like if there wasn't a heavyweight fight, like those UFC events were not getting picked up.
Yo, seriously, that was the bread and butter of the UFC, the heavyweight division, and also with boxing.
Oh yeah, dude. Now, with the exception of Tyson Fury, yeah, and like two others, I don't know anybody in the heavyweight division. As a matter of fact, I was watching. This was like it must have been a month or two ago. Some boxing prelims, and they had one of the heavyweight belts that was up for grabs being fought for on that prelim. And I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, how far has the heavyweight division fallen that this is on a prelim? Now, mind you, they got way too many fucking belts, dude. Stop with
yeah,
the
they do.
the WABA, the WIP, whatever, dude.
And the
One belt,
PCP.
yo, ACAC, ACDC, bro. One belt, one division. Stop all that shit. Just like all that shit with Canelo with all those fucking belts, bro. One belt for the division. That's it. Stop fucking all these fucking different fucking belts. That's what's ruined the sport. Because you literally make up all these fucking belts,
Yo,
and then one guy usually has all those belts.
yo,
Mayweather had all those belts. Canelo now has all those belts. It's like, dude, what the good is having all those belts if one dude pretty much dominates the whole fucking weight class?
you want to hear something crazy? There are 17 weight classes in professional boxing and 5 major recognized belts for each of the divisions.
Jesus. How many?
Roy,
How many weight classes?
17. Roy Jones Jr. would have had 25 belts if he was around right now.
Bro, Jesus, 17. Wow. That's 80 something belts, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How do you have 80 something belts in boxing? Again, this is why you put fucking matches on the fucking pay-per-view, and I'm like, yo, who's that?
Yeah. And everybody has a big mouth but no skill. You better hurry up, show, because we about to end this motherfucker. Yesterday show was like, yo, I'm almost home. Wait. we,
He
we
said walking in.
Yeah, so yo, he's definitely not gonna be on if he's walking in now. He needs another 45 minutes to get set.
Yeah, but Joseph, bro, it's way too many weight classes. Like, dude, come on now. Look, I'll give you maybe 3 different belts. You know what I'm saying? But not 17 fucking weight classes. My
Yo,
man, I'm saying again.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna show my age a little bit. My man, growing up, you had heavyweight, light heavyweight, or middleweight. I'm saying you had like maybe 5 weight classes and 1 belt for each weight class. That's it.
yeah,
I ain't making it. We know, show. We know.
word. There's no surprise.
Yo, my man, 17 weight classes. I mean, do they have a weight class for my left nut?
They do. They pretty much do. Because they got a welterweight, super welterweight, ultra super welterweight. And I think they're all like within 5 pounds of each other or some shit. Like if you took a good shit, you could go from being a fucking flyweight to a super flyweight.
Yeah, my man, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
And this is why, again, this is why boxing has lost that allure. I remember when people said, "Yo, boxing's happening this weekend." Everybody's like, "Yo, I'm watching that shit." Now there'd be a boxing event, and I'd be like, "I don't know nobody here."
Yeah. Shit, man.
But my bad. Just to backtrack on my earlier statement about the women's in the UFC.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes pretty much dominated that.
Yeah.
That my high hopes was for Valentina, but she lost.
Yeah. And
You know
what's her name just got inducted into the Hall of Fame?
who got inducted? Oh, the bitch that got her head swollen up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Um
she was looking like my man Mastermind from the movie.
no, yeah, she had a crazy hematoma on her shit.
Jessica or something. Justina Jessica, something like that. I don't
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm trying to figure it
But
out here.
because I remember Rose beat her after she was talking mad shit to Rose, and then when she got that cranial fucking hair swelling was with the Chinese, the Oriental chick that beat Rose. You know, so
Oh, here you go. Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
yeah. Check. But it's like, yo, ever since and then Pena
Oh,
who was a, but
Wanderlei Silva named to the UFC Hall of Fame
okay.
class of 2024. So Wanderlei Silva is also in the Hall of Fame. Okay. He's going in the
Yeah,
pioneer wing.
yeah, but like the two girls that I thought that probably want to take over lost in Rose and
Yeah.
Valentina. You
Yeah.
know, and then now it's like, yo, they be having the five cards on the girls. I'm be like, yeah,
Well, you know what it is? There's not really much competition in those divisions.
I know there's
And
not
I'm pretty
because
sure
because
that
because
they
Pena
got
cleaned them
tired.
all out.
Yo, I'm pretty sure they got tired. Like at one point when you the best and you're fighting people that ain't on your level, it's just like, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Anderson Silva. He was playing until he got knocked out, and then he broke his own fucking leg. And then, fucking GSP, after he decided to leave, that title went on, belt after belt, like waist after waist after waist. You know,
No,
that
but I hear you. But when you have somebody like Nunez retire, you have to have somebody try to at least step up, and nobody has stepped up.
well, Juliana Pena tried, but she got hurt. And Amanda Nunez said it. If Juliana Pena won that title, she'd have came out of retirement to beat her for it again. She's like, anybody could win that title except for her. That's
Well, I
what
mean, she did beat Nunez, even though
yeah.
Nunez said that she was coming off COVID and all that other shit. But I mean, think about it. There's nothing going on in any of the women's divisions right now because nobody's popping off.
Yeah.
As much as I hate her, you don't have a Ronda Rousey that can at least stir some kind of fucking, whether it be love or hate. Like now, like the women be fighting, they be announcing fights, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Like they have, what needs to happen is, Brock Lesnar's daughter, who's still in that, is she in high school or college now?
Let me check.
She needs to go into the UFC. But I don't think the UFC has a fucking heavyweight division for
Yeah,
women.
yeah, she's in Colorado State University,
Shit.
who is constantly breaking records in track and field events. She is frequently with making new records, and recently she has done it
Yeah,
again.
because she looking like a man. I'm sorry, but she looked just like her father.
She does
Brock,
look like a father.
if you hear this, I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the picture, I said, "Yo, who did this to Brock?" I didn't know he had a kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know Brock Lesnar had a kid. So that was like, come on, man, really?
Yeah, he had a daughter from his first was a relationship or marriage, I forget, but
Yeah. Then I was like, oh shit, okay.
yo, bro, she's his twin. Literally. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, just Google Brock Lesnar's daughter, and you're gonna
Word,
think it's Brock Lesnar.
word.
But yeah, dude. I mean, oh, listen, we still gotta keep talking. The Knicks fucking blew out the 76ers. I think last night or yesterday?
Um,
It was last night,
I think it
wasn't
was
it?
last night. Yeah, I think it was
Like
last night.
109, 109, or 106 to like 79.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's funny because I thought they lost to the Sixers not too long ago. I know they went on a little losing streak right there.
The Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
They had
wasn't
some,
this guy hurt?
they had some injuries. I know that.
Yeah, like Brunson was hurt for a little while.
Yeah, they had like a couple of stars. I mean, we all know Randall hurt that burger. I mean, come on now. If people don't know that my favorite word right now is burger, then y'all don't know me.
Word.
But let me see. I know Crows is not around. Wanted to speak to him about his boy La Bum.
What? Because they were. He's always breaking records and losing efforts.
Yeah. Like I know. I think he put up on his IG a while back, or maybe a story where he put Jordan's record with Pippen and without, like in the playoffs or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, okay. Back in those days, every team was at least a decent team. I'm sorry, LeBron dominated the East in both with Cleveland and Miami when the East was bad. So I'm sorry, he gets no props for beating up bad teams. I'm not gonna say I'm a Knicks fan, and the Knicks in that time with LeBron there were horrible. So I'm sorry, you get no respect from me. If a team is bad, you're supposed to beat them.
Yeah. That's usually how it's supposed to go. You're not supposed to lose against teams that are worse than
you. But yeah, man.
you. Do you think that the Knicks are gonna get past the first round?
I think they can, as long as they don't make the 8th seed and they have to play like Boston. I
Yeah.
think they can. I'm sorry, as much as it hates me to say this, because I hate anything from Boston. Right now, Boston East is basically, they're the most complete team. It is what it is.
But they suck, so
Yeah, because they're from Boston.
yeah. They ain't gonna do nothing. Don't let it fool you. They fooled one of my coworkers. They ain't gonna fool me.
My man said, "Don't let them fool you."
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, they can get to the finals, but they're not gonna win. I seen
That's
this
right,
play
people.
before.
That's right, people. You get everything up in this podcast.
Word. We seen this before. Ain't nothing new here, man. They ain't got what it take.
I mean, this is basically a brand new team because they traded or let go of a bunch of players that they had last year. So I
Yeah.
mean, let's see what they have. I don't have any faith in the Sixers. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
besides Boston, besides Boston, the East is open.
You know what's crazy? The fucking Cavs are second place.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers are in second place.
What
They're
the fuck is
tied with
Milwaukee?
they're tied with the Bucks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, they're tied with the Bucks for second. And then the Knicks are fourth, but I guess that makes them third.
They're fourth because whatever happens if Milwaukee and Cleveland are tied, they're gonna come with tiebreakers. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, I mean that's surprising because you really don't hear who Cleveland has on their team. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yo, and as of right now, Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors are 9th and 10th.
Yeah.
And is that where the play-in begins, or is that one of those they have to be 8 and 7 to be in the play-ins?
Well, no, I know from back in the day it's 1 through 8, so I think the play in might be 9 and 10 or something like that. I don't know. The NBA changes everything year to year, but we all know the Golden State was going to struggle. We knew that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But let's not forget that the Lakers won the in-season tournament. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be this great team because they won that tournament. Bunch of fucking burgers.
It's crazy. They're supposed to be.
But how you win an in-season tournament, but you're what, 9th or 10th in the division?
It yo, it shows, and not taking anything away from LeBron, he's stat chasing right now
Of course he is. He's trying to break as many records as he can right about now,
because he
and
wants
hope
to be.
and hope he holds on until his son is in the league.
Yeah, he wants to be the guy that goes, I did all this shit Jordan didn't do, and or have the same claim to fame as Jordan did.
Again, I would never respect LeBron's number. He did it in an era where if you looked at a fucking player, they were calling a foul on you. Let's not crowd cut. Let's not say that the fucking flopping rule wasn't because of Jordan, because it was. I mean, because of LeBron, because it was.
Yeah.
All right. How you fucking 6'8", 248 pure muscle, like 1% body fat, and you run into fucking Curry, who my man has no shape. There's no definitions in Curry, and you run into Curry, and you're the one that's going flying. Yeah, I miss me with that bullshit. You're soft like a piece of cake. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime I hear somebody try to attack him, he doesn't even fucking like bark back. Like he tries to defend himself on some bullshit. Like that just tells me he's soft. Man, even to again, not a Jordan fan, but even when he was the fucking owner of the Bobcats, the Charlotte Bobcats, or whatever the fuck they were called at that time. I remember clicking somebody calling him out, and he said, let's play 1-on-1," and he fucking embarrassed him when he was like what, in his fucking 50s as an owner, and the dude was like the first round draft pick. I forget the
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan did that, right? That's who you talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, Jordan did that to a rookie first round draft pick who called him out. He said, "All right." He went and put his fucking his shorts on and fucking embarrassed him.
Let's see if I can find that.
She looked at me like,
But
Yeah.
you stay here, fucking LeBron trying to be everybody's fucking friend. Get the
He
fuck
beat
out of
the
here.
first team in practice. He took the
Yeah,
second team and beat the first team in practice. Like, how bad is your team that? Not for nothing. How bad is your team that Jordan fucking comes down here, takes the second team, and whoops your ass?
as an owner.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. Jimmy Butler did that when he was on the the Timberwolves. But you know, this man's an owner. He's been retired for at least 10 years at this point, and he still fucking smacks you guys. Come on now.
Yeah.
But LeBron would have never done that. LeBron would have tried to fucking, oh no, come on, man, let's be friends. Yo, fuck that shit. You talking shit? Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah. You know what? So this is what I was always thinking about LeBron. Because it's always funny how you have people that play with LeBron for some reason don't play the same. Like Kevin Love was Mr. Double Double and he wasn't playing the same in Cleveland. Like Kyrie, it took him a while to start playing the way he did, and it almost became like they started doing Batman versus Robin. And I
Man,
don't
just
know if
look
it's
at Chris. Just
because
look at Chris Bosh. Chris
yeah,
Bosh was a monster on Toronto.
I
He
don't know.
signed with he signed with Miami, and all of a sudden he's like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the way that he runs the team because he's supposed to be the leader is one of those like he underutilizes his best players, or it's just one of those things like yo, I just need you to do this, and they're like yo, bro, but that's not how I play.
Right, and I think that's what it is.
You know, because right now you see him like there's one highlight he's passing the ball back to homeboy and he's like shoot that shit, and the dude shoots it and makes it. And now I'm sitting there going, well, now it seems like he's playing for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not really concerned with winning like that.
But I get it. You're trying to give other people the confidence. You know, it's like, nah, go ahead, bro, just shoot it. But I think that's the problem. Like everybody, they see his presence on the floor,
Yeah,
and they're like, ah, nah, here, LeBron, you do everything. You know,
yeah,
and and this is what I think separates, like Kobe and Jordan. Like he would go to his teammates, yo, if y'all motherfuckers not gonna be on the same page I am, get the fuck out my way.
word.
I'm not coming down to your level. Y'all gotta come up to my level.
Because that's what Kobe was saying. He goes, "Why should I pass? I see how he practices. I see how he does this. I see how he does that. Like, why am I passing him the fucking ball? I don't care if he's open. I know he ain't gonna make it."
Right. Until I can trust you, I'm doing this myself.
Word.
But again, you go hear the stories about Kobe when you, especially with the Dream Team too. Everybody was coming back from the club partying and stuff like that. At 5 o'clock in the morning, Kobe on his way to the gym to practice.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a Jordan fan, but I guarantee you, Jordan was the first person in the gym and the last motherfucker out the gym. You know, like the only motherfucker nowadays that I see that kind of dedication to is Curry. 'Cause like Curry won't leave until he makes at least 100 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. Like I don't see that kind of dedication. Like I know everybody gonna say, "Oh, I hate Curry because everybody he ruined the league because everybody want to shoot threes, like him or whatever." And I'm like, yo, but y'all don't see the amount of work he puts on in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Him hitting those half court shots are not luck. You know what I'm saying? He no,
Yeah.
he practices those shots.
I mean, shit, he has to. Man, he's making the rest of the world fucking practice those shots because everybody's trying to shoot from three now.
Right, but if you look at it, people ain't practicing those half court shots or those
Mm.
beyond half court shots.
Yeah, they ain't practicing the way he practiced.
No. I remember I heard a story about Kobe. Kobe wouldn't leave the gym unless he made 100 free throws in a row or some shit like that. Like I mean, this is team. These are guys that had dedication to their sport, their craft. Not being, not. I'm saying, I mean, no disrespect to LeBron. He's done a lot of great things with opening up schools and shit like that. So props to him on that. And I'm pretty sure that he spends a lot of time in the gym too. But what I'm saying is, like, you can tell that in the late in the 90s and even the early 2000s, like the team followed the superstars like lead. If Kobe was in the fucking gym, the rest of the Lakers were in the gym. Except for Shaq. Shaq didn't want to be in the gym. That's why him and
Yeah.
Kobe had that. That's why him and Kobe had that beef. But I feel Shaq. Shaq is like, yo, dude, I've been in the league 15 years, bro. I'm tired.
Yo, but he also said it. He's like, yo, like people don't understand. Kobe trained like crazy. Imagine 7'4", fucking the what 400-500 pounds training like that. His knees would have been gone.
Oh yeah.
Like, because the people don't understand. Like big people, they don't have the same endurance. Like their bone structure, their ligaments and all that are not the same as someone who's average size to
Oh no. I
shorter.
mean, with all
You know what I'm
that
saying?
weight that Shaq was carrying, yeah,
Yeah,
his knees would have been gone early in his careers. I
word.
mean, look at Patrick Ewing. Ever since I know Patrick Ewing, he always wore two knee pads, and at the end of the game, was always icing his knees down. And this is like when he was young.
Yeah, shit, motherfucker. Every time I saw him, he had ice packs for knees.
Yep.
That was that's what he was. What he looked like to me. He just looked like a tall dude with ice pack for knees.
Yeah, but that's what happens, you know. But but yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like again, LeBron to me, he wants to be too. LeBron to me wants to be like a politician. He wants everybody to like him. And the thing I loved about Kobe was like, yo, I don't care if you like me or not. I'm gonna fucking do what I need to do. You don't like me, fuck you. And I think LeBron is too soft, too much of a nice guy for that. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to,
Yeah,
help. He wants to help everybody. He wants to do this. Like I get you. Off the court, you want to help people, fine. But I don't. Like I tell people that killer mentality. Very few people had that. Kobe had it. Jordan had it. Allen Iverson had it. And I've told you this before. If your boy Vince Carter would have had that killer mentality, he probably would have been greater than Kobe.
yeah. Shit. They were saying that Vince Carter was supposed to be the next guy, but you know how that shit goes. It's the luck of the draw sometimes.
Well, I think in Vince Carter's case, he didn't have that killer mentality. Sorry, that's exactly what it is. He didn't. He wanted to be good, but I don't think he had the willingness to be the best. Like what he reminds me of Kyler Murray, where he thinks his talent is good enough to sustain him in the professional sport. I was like, nah, dude, you gotta put in work.
Yeah.
And then Anthony Davis, I think he just needs to be mummified. I'm sorry.
He needs something. Cause he just got injured based off of that insult you just said. He goes, I
But
think
dude,
Joel Embiid got the
the what kind of mentality? I saw that Joseph.
yeah.
He wants to have everybody like him, or he don't give a fuck about everybody.
I think he's starting to not give a fuck.
I think in his early career, he wanted to be loved by everybody. Because like I said, nowadays I see him changing now. He's like, yo, man, fuck this shit. I want to get this ring.
Word. Trust the process. The
Yeah.
process is about to leave out the fucking door. Shit.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, how are the Lakers number 9 in the division.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have you have an old LeBron. Old LeBron is still supposed to be better than fucking somebody young.
Yeah, though LeBron is supposed to still be the best player in the league.
I don't know about that.
Hey, listen, man. According to everybody, he's still doing stuff we ain't never seen before.
That's because he started when he was 18. If I was 18 and I got 20 years in the
Yeah.
league, you better believe I'm fucking breaking records. Because if I started at 18 and I'm not breaking records 20 years later, something went wrong.
No, I hear you. Now the question is, before we go, do you want to have his stats, or would you rather have a better record in the championships?
Dude, give me the chips.
Because his record in the finals is abysmal. Even though he's
Right.
been to what? He's been to almost the same amount of finals as Jerry West, right?
Yeah, something like that. Dude, give me the chips. All right, I want to be like my man Bill Russell. I want to have 10 fingers but 11 championship rings.
Yeah. So LeBron been to 10. Just fucking give me his record. So he has 4 NBA championships out of 10. So he's 4-6. I need more rings. Screw the stats. I'd rather try to be the champ. Yo, word. And that's probably why Kobe didn't get the scoring title. Or most of these people didn't get the scoring titles because they were looking for the rings. Kobe had to give up a lot to Shaq in order to win. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Of course. But that's what I'm saying. Give me the rings. At the end of the day, people will remember that Robert Horry has 7 championship rings.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Not that he was one of the most clutch, postseason shooters that they were, but they're going to tell you, how does Robbie Horry have 7 rings?
Right place, right time.
Right. But here's the
My
thing.
man,
Here's
my
the thing.
man was on the Heat on the bench. He saw LeBron take that 3. He missed. He's like, nah, I'm not signing. Then he passed the ball to Ray Allen and said, whoop, sign the contract real quick and said, I got a ring, baby.
No, but
I got a
just
ring.
think about that. All right. Because I know everybody says, oh, the LeBron's records are probably never going to be broken. I'm pretty sure that's what they said about every single record that's been broken.
Yeah. They said that about Babe Ruth. They said that about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's.
Right.
Oh, shit. My man left. They said it about the records that Russell Wilson broke. Not Russell Wilson. Why am I blanking on this motherfucker right now? The point guard. Point guard for the Bucks. Triple double record. Let's see. Not out. What? I said point guard. Yo, does Google not understand shit? My man just left.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I was just talking and I was like, oh, what? I was like, hello?
Yeah, I was like, damn, my man was. Yo, who the fuck has the triple double record? First man to average a triple double. Oscar Robertson.
Oscar Robertson, the big O.
Yeah, no one said that. Like everybody was saying that they couldn't do that shit, and then
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. I kept calling him Russell Wilson for some. Russell Westbrook did it two times in a row, 3 times in a row.
Right.
You know, and especially the way that they're changing the rules, these records will be broken.
Of course. all the rules that they keep changing, any offensive record is going to be broken.
Yo, I think somebody told me, I don't know, I didn't hear this firsthand, but somebody told me that Walt Chamberlain went up to Jordan and those people over there and said they changed the rules so you can score easily. They changed the rules for me to prevent me from scoring. Remember that. It's
Yeah,
fucking Walt Chamberlain.
I can believe that the man scored 100 points in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, at that time he was the only 7-footer,
Yeah,
so it was easier for him.
that's true. My man
But
just had to
then,
turn around, he could score.
yo, but just think about this. And I want people to actually think about this. Jordan played in an era where, you know what I'm saying, if you went down the middle of the fucking lane, you were catching elbows.
Yeah. He wasn't coming back down there.
You know what I'm saying? Like people challenged you for dunks. LeBron is in an era where people get out your way when they see you about to dunk.
No, yeah.
Because they don't want to be posterized or whatever, or they rather see you dunking. Like you know how many times I've seen players like run out of the lane when they see somebody coming to dunk, and I'm like, you pussy ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, motherfuckers think this is the N1 tournament. You know how in the M1 on the outside, if you got dunked on, they kicked you out the game.
Some shit like that.
That's like, nah, this is an NBA player. You keep playing.
Yeah, but I mean, remember the All-Star game where what I call it, they were playing Olay defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, here's the ball. Go ahead and dunk it. That kind of shit. I see that kind of defense being played on a nightly basis in the NBA now.
Yeah.
Like and this is why I said the NBA needs centers. You don't have no more Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, David Robinson,
No,
Elijah Wan.
no
You know,
Shaqs.
you don't have none of those people protecting the fucking basket and fucking and try and blocking somebody from fucking trying to dunk.
Yo, a Woomba weight would have been broken by now. Like, he would have had to put on 80 pounds stat.
Oh, for real.
Not saying he's not a good basketball player. I'm just saying the body that he would have had to have to compete with these people.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
But those people challenge other players. Like, man, you're not coming to my house and trying to fucking dunk.
Yeah.
But nowadays, what do you see? Oh, here you go. I'm not gonna get in your way, Mister Fucking
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Jordan had to pack out muscle so he could fucking go to the lane. It
Yeah,
wasn't. It wasn't no cakewalk.
yeah. Well, was it Jordan said after his rookie year, after what year? What the first time he faced Detroit in the playoffs, he goes, "Yo, that's when I found out that I gotta put on muscle because I was getting fucking slapped, elbow, knee,
Yeah.
and those calls were not being called back in the days.
Word.
They just
Shit.
weren't."
But shit, man. On that note, because I know you gotta, you gotta go, you gotta wake up early tomorrow. Or no.
Nah.
Okay, all right. Because usually you be on some I got to go. I thought you was
Well, the couple of weeks, I've had to open the office, so but not this week.
okay. Okay. But shit,
But I
yeah,
think we've
man.
covered every topic.
So much. So far. We didn't get into Batman, but we'll save something for next week.
I
'Cause,
mean, I mean,
Joseph.
it's still fucking spring training that going now. I don't want to talk about baseball until
The time is right.
I mean I'm sorry. I'm a baseball fan, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are not baseball fans. So I don't want to start talking about baseball so early and get them tired already because it's gonna be a long year.
Yo, word. We got The season hasn't even started, and we're already 180 games behind.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
I've already seen. Oh, the Yankees beat this thing, and on the same day, oh, the Yankees lost to this one. I'm like, oh, okay, a split squad game. Gotcha. I told somebody,
Right.
I'm like, what is a split squad game? And I'm like, um, that's when they split the team in two, and one team goes plays one team, and the other half of the other team goes plays another team. And they're like, and they do that. I go only in spring training.
Yep. Mm. I didn't even
But
know they did that shit in spring training, but yeah, they got to do something because everybody on the team got to play. That's how they evaluate them.
right, 100%.
Shit. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody. Don't
Peace,
get too fast.
peace,
The Jets are
and
still going to take it this year.
yeah, peace, and may Barkley rest in peace.
Word. NBA players almost here. Another great episode, y'all. Appreciate you, Joseph.
Thank
Rest
you,
in
my
peace.
man. Thank you for staying till this late.
Word. Rest in peace, Saquon. And the Jets are taking it this year. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is.
All right, let's do it.